All right, any second now.
Should we start off with the girls?
Ask people where they're from.
Shh, come on, phone.
Is that Bessie?
No, sometimes it just gets reconnected and then starts making a bunch of noise.
It's so excited about it.
Yeah, even my phone's excited about the live stream. Hey, everybody. We are live-ish.
We're not at the Sprite couch tonight.
Yes.
Left the Sprite couch at home.
You may have noticed the change in scenery. Krista, our branding and promotions director.
She's our head peanut
overall
gallery tonight.
the leader of the peanut gallery.
We're at her house.
Grayson and I have our two better halves on behind the camera.
Yeah, that they make up the rest of the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
And then actually the rest of the peanut galleries over here, they're already off duty.
Yeah.
I guess they think they're off duty.
Hand over to say hi to the girls.
Oh, Stella.
There they are.
So while we're looking at the girls, y'all start telling us where you're from.
Oh. Stelly girl.
I'm gonna push that mic over there.
Yeah.
Do it again.
You guys can't hear Stelly's.
Her yawns.
It is adorable.
So sweet. Oh. We just got to watch it.
Yeah, it's on a little delay on the computer.
God, let's just do this. Tay and I will talk, and then we'll just leave the camera on the dog. We know that's what y'all really want, anyways.
How's the audio, everybody? Is it good?
Let's just do this.
Okay, good. Yeah, we'll turn that down. Cool. We got a hello.
So, where are you guys watching from?
Unionville, Virginia.
Just
Poplar,
down the road.
Wisconsin. Elgin, Illinois.
Culpeper. Fairfax. We got a lot. Martinsville. We got a lot of people in Virginia. This is great.
Heck yeah.
Boaz, Alabama.
What was that now? What'd you call me?
Winchester. Wait. Oh, is it Perry? Perry! I don't know if I can say this, but we know you from this episode tonight.
Oh, right on.
Perry's watching, or on live. Hey, man, hope you're doing well. I just waved at the camera, and it's not pointing at me.
Let's bring it back in.
Okay, Clearwater, Florida. Matthews, North Carolina. Bill Haynes is back. What's up, Krista?
Bill, you're so loyal to us, man. Thanks for watching. So,
someone wrote,
Happy Veterans Day to all
got a lot of
that,
great people. This is awesome.
Have served, for all that
are
live
serving.
With people who serve, are currently serving, support the troops.
Who will serve.
I really dig my freedom. I don't know about you, but it's pretty great.
Yeah.
We get to be here and do this.
Couldn't live without it. Thank you guys and gals.
So, thank a veteran. At least think about them some. They're out there doing the dirty work.
Yeah.
So.
Our vets for Black Dog are doing what they should be doing, which is taking the night off.
Yeah.
Cheers to them.
I think Dad was a parachute rigger in the Navy, and from what I understand, it was pretty easy going when he was in. And I think what he does now is quite a bit more abusive than his time in the Navy.
Yeah, especially when it comes to salvaging the roof off of a barn.
Yes, yeah.
Tay has a great shot of his dad up on the roof of this barn. Yeah. And I don't know if we can pull it up real quickly or not, but there was a moment, and I captured it perfectly. He just kind of, when he was up there wrestling, before we went underneath, when he was still on top, he just kind of plopped down. And he kicked his leg out in front of him. He's really thinking hard about life. Like, is this really where I want to be right now?
Right.
I'm not sure.
What have I done that led me here?
I'm thinking about going back into the Navy.
Yeah, right. It's pretty good back then. I think we've all had moments, just
specifically on Salvage Dawgs.
For a little while, every now and again, you're like...
I think I've definitely had a moment like that on a roof, salvaging a tin roof.
Yeah.
I mean...
I think Drake's Branch was a
that's
tough
exactly
one
what it
for you.
was.
Yeah. I remember that.
I tore so many holes in my pants that day.
Giving up. Sliding up and down.
Just about giving up.
Papaneset Beach, Massachusetts. What a name.
Anyone from out of the country? We have sometimes some people from...
We got Bill, a Desert Storm vet here. What's up, Bill?
Bill!
Thanks for serving.
Thank you.
Hello from Greensboro. I got my fireplace roaring. Nice, Josh.
Us too.
Yeah. Is that a Norwalk furniture chair?
Which one?
Which one? Trick question.
That's a lazy boy. That I won at an auction.
That's a lazy boy.
Wait, let's prove it.
I don't know what this one is.
It's
comfortable.
I bought a Black Dog.
Wow, Tay, that one's from Black Dog.
It might be a Norwalk furniture chair.
So, what's up about the show? Should we get started?
Yes, we should.
Or do we have some other things we want to kind of...
Walker's watching. I guess a little housekeeping. So, well, let's hit the episode and then we'll come to that.
Okay.
So
So Spike and Cam and Trevor joined us.
We had the puppy dogs with us this time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this was a big project, and there was a lot of surface area to cover.
We never have enough
A
time.
lot of
Again,
consecutive operations.
2
Not only
days.
the ripping down, but the denailing operation. The denailing portion of this job was not shown, I don't think, at all.
It didn't give it enough justice.
And it
I mean,
was-
every single board obviously has dozens of nails in
Yeah.
it, you know. You can only hope some of them are, when you pull them off of the barn, are going to stay with the barn, but most of the time they don't. They come off with the board.
Yeah. Yeah, so
We were prepared this time,
Robert
though.
was very adamant that we touch this stuff once.
And how many times did we touch it?
3 or 4 times. You're the warehouse queen, so you tell us.
You carry the one.
17? About 17
We're still
times.
touching it.
Yeah. Still touching it. But I will say, to the tune of denailing, the green...
Did anyone notice the tool we were using in the field?
The green
It looked
looking
like
tool.
a weapon.
Yeah.
It could have been a weapon.
It's basically a modified
Nail gun.
but it's called a nail kicker, designed by a guy named John and his company Reconnects. We partnered up with him
For this
slightly.
job. I mean,
For
right before this job.
Yeah, actually, yeah. We the connection was made thanks to Krista.
The connection.
Reconnects. We reconnected with John. Anyway, his product's pretty cool. There's others like it, but none are quite as robust.
I mean, this
or
really
awesome
had
as
the
his.
kick. It was the kicker.
Yeah, what it is it's got this piston. I mean, anyone who has used a nail gun before knows that sound and how it works, basically. But instead of shooting a nail out of the actual gun, it has a piston that'll shoot a nail out of a piece of wood, which is as exciting as it sounds, actually, because if it's, you got to put soft stuff. We were doing it on top of grass, which was great, but if you were to hold a board up like this and shoot it that way,
Right, it goes
would
far.
blast the nail out the
Right.
other side of the
Which
board.
we did, but I remember inside the barn, it was when I was working up with Robert.
Yeah.
And there was another half of the barn on the other side of the wall with a bunch of hay.
Right.
And so we just went straight
There
through.
was a scene that they didn't show, but there was.
Oh
for,
yeah.
There was for some
so
reason.
inside this barn, we always use what's available.
Yeah, you remember the mattresses?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
There was all these mattresses inside the barn, and they actually came in use. I think probably you had the idea, like, we've got to shoot these
Well,
nails out.
I was just like, I don't want to spread nails. I think mainly because we were going to drive. We had to drive
Right, our
up and down
equipment.
that road and trucks, and I didn't want to get nails in all of our wheels and
Yeah.
tires. So,
Yeah, comment about the mic, maybe. Keep it
oh,
like that.
a little louder. Louder? Okay. Let me change the setting. Thank you guys.
Can you hear this?
Sometimes we, to change the setting, we're not as close to the mic. Let me see. Sue said you need to talk toward the mic.
Is that Sue Chapel?
Thank you,
Alright.
Sue. Sorry about that, guys.
How about now? We'll give it a second. The mic a little bit better.
I'm feeling Christmassy with this fire.
Yeah. Still watching the show.
That's what I'm-
Anybody?
Feeling jolly.
Anybody give us some feedback? Is the audio a little bit better? Okay, it's great now. That's good. Thank you, Bessie.
Y'all are
Better.
the best. We have the
Better.
best fans. Oh my gosh.
All right, cool. Well, it's cranked up to 100. So other than us getting a
This
little
better be loud
louder,
enough.
this is about as good as it's going to get. Okay, I'm getting good feedback.
And
It's
maybe you can
better.
hear May snore.
Have you heard of those
Yeah.
ASMR videos?
Yeah, it's real odd
Tempting.
corner of YouTube. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, it's really. Y'all.
All right, let's go back
yeah,
to
that's
the
weird.
salvage.
So yes, if in case you couldn't hear us earlier, nail kicker, awesome tool. John Giltner, I believe was his name. Reconnects, a company that built it. Really cool tool for denailing wood. So if you're
Check
into
it
denailing
out.
wood for whatever reason,
Yeah, you got a job to do. That's
Uh,
going to help you get it done.
yeah,
We use this all the time now at the shop and obviously out in the field. So
yeah,
thanks,
it's
John.
a tank. We've abused this thing, and it works well. So.
What's
yeah,
next?
the barnwood. We have a ton of barnwood at the warehouse.
Yep. So
Um,
you can obviously buy this still. Either come see me at the warehouse anytime. $6.50 a board foot. If you're
We-
buying in bulk, I'll make you a heck of a deal. And
We have
you
pre-cut
can shop it on.
sections.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can shop it online as well. Some that are a little bit more shipping friendly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we'll ship you whatever, but mostly 4-footers is kind of like the maximum. I think that like it starts to really go skyrocket
Yeah.
from there to ship it. But check out the website, Barnwood. I think we call it Craftwood on there. Probably.
Craft wood. Yeah, it's good for projects, good for frames or shelves.
Y'all already know. I mean,
you makers out
there. You guys
there.
you're killing it.
When is the warehouse open? Question from Sue.
Thanks, Sue. So the warehouse is open Thursdays through Saturdays, 9 to 5, or by appointment. So if you are traveling through and there's something that you need and we've got it, just give us a call. We'll let you in.
Yep. It's pretty raw. It's a working warehouse. Forklifts and trucks and
nail
things
pickers.
Moving around. Yeah.
Welders. I mean, that's not where our main shop is, but we do have a metal and wood shop over there, and we use it. So usually that's Monday through Friday. We do the inventorying and try to get the warehousing out of the way so we can be there to serve the public on the weekends.
Serve the people.
That's what we're here for.
Again, Spike, Cam, and Trevor, the puppy dogs, came to help us out on this one. Spike is a talented architect who has done some work for Robert's other company. And
you're like, he's an architect. So it makes sense that he'd be out in the field with us tearing buildings down.
Yeah. Right. He's an architect gone
He wants
awry.
to get out of it.
Yeah,
He wants to do the opposite.
Yeah.
So
Cameron is a super talented craftsman that
down in our shop.
Family friends.
Been with us for years.
Yeah, we met him.
Part of the fam now.
Trevor
too.
The ruler of shipping and receiving.
Yeah, he's the manager. And this was his first job. Trevor this was his first time coming out in the field, and he was so stoked that he got. And he killed it. He was so helpful.
The funny thing about Trevor, I remember that day, was that we're not. I wouldn't say we're over it, but we're like used to.
Yeah, it's a job. We're doing
it's
just
job.
Work.
And Trevor, like every time I walked around the corner and saw him, he was like, "This is
ready."
Awesome.
He was like, "What can I do?" Everything. He just wanted to be as useful as he could, which was
like,
perfect.
I was having so much fun, and I was just like, "I'm glad you are."
Right. That's what I used to think.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
All the young.
So, good job. We got a tractor, big old tractor.
Wait. I thought did they not show the appraisal?
No,
that's another episode.
Yeah, probably next week.
So we've got one more episode of season 9 to air, and I think they'll show.
Only one more
we'll
left.
have someone locally come in and appraise the tractor for us. So stay tuned on that.
Farmer Auctions
comes
by, local Jared, right?
Yeah.
From Farmer Auctions, really nice dude. He's we've had a free appraisal days in the past.
Hosted them at Black Dog for their company.
At Black Dog, and he super knowledgeable staff. So. Stay tuned to see if it was a good buy or not. I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah, you want to take any bets?
Yes. Are you on Dad's side or Robert's side? Are we going to cut it up and turn it into a bar?
I mean, that's just guaranteed.
Now that's a cliffhanger.
Even if it's a...
Yeah.
So shout out to Betsy's mom.
Is Betsy's mom on?
Betsy's mom is on again.
Our girl.
Betsy is remote. Text
yes.
Betsy is? Okay, cool. So Betsy isn't here with us tonight in the physical peanut gallery, but she's in...
Betsy, by the way, works at Black Dog and commutes from Lexington every day, which is...
an hour away.
Gnarly.
And so we gave her the night off. She deserved it. And Betsy's mom is always faithfully here with us, and we love it. Thank you so much.
Betsy's mom has got it going on. Sorry, I had
we're going to cut that up quick.
My brother is also watching. I'm going to shout out to
John. John Hall. I should have known. Krista Hall. John Hall, welcome aboard, friend.
Shout out to all
Happy to
friends
have you
and
here.
families coming in. Yeah. Crystal mentioned that watching Dad drive the tractor was fun. I seem to have developed a pattern of towing
your dad in things.
Yeah, while Dad rides them.
Like the lifeboat, is that what you're getting at?
The lifeboat in Yorktown and this one. Yeah. Hey, it's fun. It was fun, again, looking in the rearview mirror and seeing him like if he was in a parade almost. Like, hello!
The wheels are like so flat. It's so rusted, solid. He can't even turn it.
Yeah.
He's just like giving its last ride into the sunset.
Yeah. Sheila says, isn't everything a potential bar?
Yes, Sheila.
Sure is.
She is. You know.
Frank Pruitt said 857-6309.
857. Frank Pruitt, are you watching?
8576. What are you guys talking about?
867-530.
867-530. You said it wrong.
No,
Oh, you were messing with. I see. I'm always so behind on clever jokes. He was messing with you.
I got it, and I moved on. I'm paying no attention to the peanut gallery now.
Yeah. Anywho, so that was about it for the job. It was a good one. We got the job from the nice folks at the Museum
of the Shenandoah Valley. Yeah, and it was cool. We did a little
Beautiful
work trade
place.
for them. They had
Perry
Perry came down and saw some gates that we had, and they needed a gate and we needed a barn, so match made in heaven.
Yeah, Patty Culp is watching.
Patty,
Robert's beautiful and nice wife.
And beautiful and nice.
I
She's
felt
nice.
like I needed to include that one too. She was super nice.
More than just a pretty face.
That's
Eddie
right.
Culp.
Yeah, so it's always nice to do horse trading. So we built that gate for the guys at the MSV, as we call it.
Museum of Shenandoah Valley, which was the place that owned, that was the property the barn was on.
Right.
And the orchard and everything. And so they're redeveloping.
I don't know.
Harry,
I can't remember what
they're doing with
into.
But it's smart because obviously it wasn't getting any use, and so they had a piece of commodity sitting there that they used to barter with. I just love when that happens. You know?
It makes sense. I mean, we've got stuff, they got stuff. Why bring money into
Right.
it?
Why bring the government in?
Yeah, let's keep it untraceable. Yeah. Pete Snyder, which I believe is one of the guys from.
Met him in Lexington, North Carolina.
In Lexington, yeah, Crew Club.
But
Full City.
wasn't he the guy from Sevierville?
I
Was that a different Pete Snyder? I don't know.
don't know. You guys met Pete at the downtown with the dogs.
Yeah.
Lexington, yeah, the
Right,
Crew
right.
Club, downtown with dogs.
Anyway, he was like, "Do we still have the
Hey,
VW
Pete.
bus?" Yes, we do. We do.
We still, it's
We had an axle snapped in it a few weeks ago, so it just got serviced. It's driving again.
I drove it for the first time about a month ago, and it survived my terrible driving skills. So it looks
Yeah.
like nothing can take it down.
Well, to be fair, if anyone's ever driven an old Volkswagen, the transmission is in the back and the gear shift is in the front. So there's all these linkages and cables that connect the two, and the shifter kind of just feels.
It was so floaty.
like
I was doing.
maybe that's first.
What was it? I was trying to go into like second. He was like, or no, I was trying to go into first, and he was like, "You're in reverse. You're in reverse."
Yeah, well, because you have
God.
to push it down, right, and go over for reverse. So it's a little.
But it was
tricky.
like, yeah, it just so easily was.
Do you guys? How about the scariest situation? Do you want to answer that from Sue Clark?
What was the scary situation?
On the barn.
I didn't know.
Oh,
Scary situation. Well,
I know mine.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What was yours?
All right. Well, for those who didn't hear that, Sue asked what was our scariest situations on Salvage. So I know yours. So you go
I
ahead.
can't remember yours. Give me a hint.
I don't know that I know mine right now.
Oh, okay. So, Birdhouse, 2013. Picture it. It was like raining, maybe even sleeting. So all four of the guys went up on this extension ladder that was sitting on a piece of wet cement. All four of them went up, no problem. I go up, the ladder starts sliding out from under me.
Oh yeah.
Is that what you thought I was going to say?
No, I thought you were gonna say Homestead when you tried to catch the thing.
Oh, yeah, that was that. I to this day I can't get on like extension ladders without having a panic attack.
Yeah, ladders are. I don't like ladders either. And I was.
I saw and that was the same. Like we found a snake that day. Nope, nothing. The ladder sliding out from under me.
Can you read that? You took French, right?
Oh God. Okay, Eric.
They usually have a translation button.
Bien le bonjour de bonbon.
Somebody commented in French.
Okay.
And Grayson took French, so we're seeing if she can read
like
it.
good day. It says like good day.
It says "sup, dude," right? Sup.
Mais bonbon. Sorry, I just murdered that French, but gosh, that's awesome. Appreciate
French.
that.
Is that guy speaking
Eric.
French?
I love it.
We tried, Eric. I thought you'd get it.
I do. Yeah, my French is not. I've lost it. I've lost it all.
All right. Oh, Brett Davis, one of the guys that bought a machine from us at the machine shop, is watching.
Oh, that's
What's up,
awesome.
Brett? And what?
So what else we got here?
Yes. So, the build. So the build, as you guys saw in the last episode, we got some patterns, some Foundry patterns from the Crow.
The Crow, an
Or,
artist up in
what was his
Princeton,
name?
Francois
Fran-
Guillaume.
Guillaume. Super nice guy, really talented artist. His property is littered with these cool
His
sculptures and things that he made.
yeah, really creative. And
But as you guys saw, the pattern that I pulled out of the container that we used for this build was at that point in one piece.
perfect position. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if you caught it on the episode.
We had
but
it for a
on
day, like
yeah, we just can't have
literally,
nice things. That's
we
what
put it
that
in the
means.
hauler because we were like, we're going to use this for a build on site, and so we put it in the
Yeah.
hauler, our toolbox.
Which is not the usual salvage transportation.
I mean, this thing has survived almost
truck.
100 years, this pattern, and it has been with us for 3 hours, and it rattles to pieces.
You saw it walk in the shop. I mean, that was
That was
genuinely
how
my
it-
first time seeing that. Learning
Since-
about
yeah.
the accident, And I was like, well, there's the build. We got to put it back together.
There's the build.
What do you mean you want to do something else with it?
I remember seeing that and like being like secretly really excited about this puzzle that we had. I was like, I'm getting paid to put this back together.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Which would have been fine, but then there were missing pieces. There were no missing pieces originally. So I was like,
I love your dad's explanation. Like, oh, I'm sure we found it and just gave it to the dog. Like, I know exactly what happened to that missing piece.
Yeah, right.
It's not missing.
Yeah. So anyway, that was interesting. And yet you were right. To his credit, he took a piece, he copied another piece, and then started shaping it,
his magic,
to make it fit. So, though
cool
I will say, after the cameras stopped rolling, it took quite a long time to really finesse all that stuff back together. I mean, it was, fitting. Okay, that doesn't fit. Take it out, sand a little bit more, fit it. Okay, that didn't work. But and then of course we had to match the stain. So the wood we had to, once you sand on wood, all the patina's gone. So you had
years of grime.
You had these real white pieces that stood out when we finally had it done. So we had to match the stain of the new pieces to the old piece. And then I think we coated the whole thing with shellac when it was done. So came out really good.
Gosh, it looks so good in place.
Virtual tour.
Oh, good idea.
Yes.
So you can actually see it if you didn't catch it on the show, or if you want to see it again on our website. You can see pictures of the stone house. You can do a virtual tour. Tay did, I think, the photography for this tour, right? So
I did not. No, we hired
like a real estate photographer.
It was like this cool laser scanning 3D imaging camera that did the virtual tour. So you can go on.
You guys should just do that.
You can play it like a video game. I did it the other day. You can get on, use the arrow keys of the keyboard, and like walk through the stone house online. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
So go blackdogsalvage.com/the-stone-house, I believe. Or just the stone house, right. I can't remember how. URLs are confusing. Few questions. One that I have to selfishly answer. Ken asked, when is the next episode of The Machine Shop, which is a YouTube series that I've been working on with some friends, following the machine shop that we salvaged previously in this season. And we launched it tonight. So it's up. Episode 4 is up right now. YouTube.com, The Machine Shop. Thanks for the support. So selfish plug.
No, it's all good. We're going to be using that shop for a lot of our builds through Black Dog too.
Are.
So
here's a good question from Kyle. How did you guys learn to drive and operate all of the equipment we see on the show?
Oh my gosh. Well, I know Tay's got a better answer for this because
you first.
Well, you never see me on equipment for a reason. And this job I was on, they didn't show in the episode, but I was on, what do you call the man lifts?
Or sorry,
they were
human lift. Let's not.
Right, lady lift. They were super
agitated,
picky. Yeah, I mean, they had to be on level ground, which, for safety reasons, that makes sense, right? Well, we're salvaging a barn. There is no level ground anywhere. And
what's funny about that too is the tires are like off-road tires. Like they're clearly made to be off-road, but if they're anything but level, they start beeping and screaming, and they shut down. Half the controls don't work and everything.
And like there's 2 of them, and both of them will be failing at the same time, and so it was constantly all this like beeping and
the sound guys were going
that didn't work.
nuts.
Okay, I'm gonna go around this way. Okay, did that work for you? Okay, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah, and they'd want to interview any of us. We'd have to shut them all down so the beeping would stop. So the sound wouldn't carry through the microphone.
So I mean, in that situation, I feel comfortable getting on the equipment because I don't know, it's safe slow. As hell.
Yeah, they're safe.
I mean, they're really made for people like me who are just figuring it out. But it's sort of like there's like a couple joysticks, and you just once you get it in place, it's really just awesome. You clip in with your harness and you go to work, and then you move on. I mean, I think it's really nice.
Really.
Yeah, I feel safer on that than I do a ladder. Absolutely.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Well,
rightfully
for multiple reasons.
Yeah. But Tay, I mean, you could answer this for yourself, but you grew up around it.
Well, and even before that, I remember in like the Windows 98 days, I was playing around on my grandmother's computer, and I got this video game that had this, I'm not kidding, it was 2 joysticks and some buttons, this controller that would
just like
clamp on to the keyboard, and it was a video game where you operate equipment. Like you could plow fields and dig holes, and
heck yeah,
I was in heaven. Like it was the coolest game ever.
So that's really where it started.
Probably, I think that's probably the earliest point in my life when I started like operating equipment. And then of course, like Dad, you remember those sandbox toys, like the mini excavators for little kids?
Yeah,
Like, use the levers.
Literally in a sandbox.
Had one of those, and I remember breaking it because I was digging too much. Yeah, digging it too much. So I don't know. I suppose I was. Well, speaking of doing it at a young age, Cam Florin, the one of the 3 super talented guys, he's watching our live feed, and I know he and his dad, or his childhood was very similar to mine. His dad lives up in Floyd. He has all kinds. They actually own a bunch of fun equipment, and Cam, I know, has a
lot of experience.
Also,
yeah.
So he and I have a similar upbringing. But I don't know. Fast forward to now, I think it was an incessant curiosity to figure out how to drive everything, like anything with a motor or wheels.
What can't you drive? Boats? Are you allowed?
I have my boater's license. Probably big boats like yachts. I would never.
Pilots. You got to go for your pilot's license.
That's next. Air. I've done water, land.
Then space.
Space. I'm joining the Space Force.
Guys, we're salvaging the moon.
Salvaging the moon.
You heard it here first.
So yeah, that's trial and error though. I actually have never had any formal training. We are certified. But it's kind of like a test out sort of thing. I never went to a class to learn how to. And when you rent,
use a lift. When
you rent equipment, you're covered, and all
under
that.
Your insurance.
So, yeah.
Safety first.
Safety first. I mean, obviously we harness up and the man lifts. I mean, I was OSHA fall certified, so trying to convince this crew
He's our safety guy.
It's a task, but we stay safe. So
one question was about if they can't get the DIY network, how can they watch? Can you do Amazon and iTunes?
Yes. So
somebody asked if they can't get the DIY network, how they watch the show, and that's a great question.
Yeah.
One way you can do so you can buy the episodes Amazon and iTunes. I think they're like $1.99 an episode. Mm-hmm. Buy the ones you want, or buy them all.
There's
Yeah.
also episodes on the DIY Network's website.
Oh yeah, there are some full episodes on the DIY Network the DIY Network website.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, it's. I wish it was on Netflix. If someone out there knows someone who works for Netflix, put in a good word for us. But for now, Amazon, iTunes, DIYnetwork.com.
GAC, maybe. I guess you don't get DIY. You might not get GAC.
Yeah, GAC rerun somewhere. Maybe people put them on YouTube. I don't know.
We're on Sling, but I don't know.
I'm not going to get into all that, but
we're definitely on
anyway,
Sling.
We hear you. We wish it was a little more accessible, but we're not the.
You're here.
networks.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
just pretend this is the show.
All right, so I want to mention our holiday open house. You're all invited.
Walker just made me laugh, though.
What did he say?
Walker goes, "I work for Netflix. You're greenlit." There's a joke about Netflix and how they approve shows so easily. You just call. I think South Park did a rip on them.
Yeah.
You just, "Hi, Netflix. I have an idea for a show," and they're like, "You're greenlit."
Yeah, welcome. Yeah,
you're fine.
What can we do? So yeah, we're hosting our holiday open house. You're all invited. It's next Sunday, which is November 18th.
Yep.
And from 12 to 5, there's going to be a lot of fun stuff happening and a lot of fun local businesses that will be coming and setting up, including a Prosecco bar by the Bohemian Bar Box. They're going to be out in our parking lot.
Yep.
Out there as well will be Star Hill, which is a brewery out of...
serving Star Hill.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The
Bohemian Bar Box will also be serving Star Hill as well as Prosecco, which is a Charlottesville-based brewery. Really good. They also have a satellite brewery here in Roanoke.
That's it.
Roanoke Bagel. Clearly, they're from Roanoke. They're going to be setting up, which they do pretty regularly with us. They're kind of our favorites, right? Of the flavor of the moment, if you will. S'mores from the Black Lantern Inn, our friends just down the road here. You should check them out if you're coming to Roanoke, and if the Stonehouse is booked, you should check out the Black Lantern Inn. What else? Hot Cocoa Bar by our girl Bridget.
Oh,
she
yeah.
used to be a vendor of ours.
Yeah, she's cool.
Local artist in the loft.
It's
Ornament swap.
Really. Yeah.
What we're really excited about is this ornament swap we're going to try.
And shout out to Cindy Hopkins.
So Cindy Hopkins was the one who gave us this idea, right?
She was a guest at the Stonehouse.
Who was a guest at the Stonehouse. Krista, why don't you just come on over here, girl?
Yeah.
Sit right here. I got room in this seat.
It takes an army to keep us on message, I suppose.
It takes a peanut gallery.
Yeah.
The peanut gallery's right here.
John says happy birthday.
Oh.
Happy early birthday.
Thanks. And Grayson's birthday's Tuesday.
Grayson's birthday is Tuesday.
That's so sweet. John just wished his sister happy birthday.
Yeah.
Everybody wish Krista happy birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, if you're coming to the Holiday Open House.
Which is
Sunday.
Say it again.
Sunday, November 18th from 12 to 5 p.m. Bring an ornament for our tree, and we will give you an ornament. It's a little trade.
So those who have come into Black Dog during the holidays know where the Christmas tree is, probably. It's right inside the front door on the right, and it always has Robert's trains.
Beloved train.
Yeah,
We're
Robert's.
not putting the ornaments on that.
I usually see how many people are
Oh,
on.
okay. All right, I think we're back.
We're live.
No, we're not.
Back to the dogs, quick.
I'm having some technical difficulties.
Well, if we miss you guys, this is probably a good time to wrap it up anyways.
Yeah.
We've got one more episode for season 9, like I mentioned earlier. We hope you'll be with us next week.
Yes.
Same time. We're gonna.
Last
I'm
episode.
interrupting you.
No, you're good. Last episode next week. Thank you guys for watching. Check out the Machine Shop series on YouTube. Thank you to
Visit us.
Museum of the Shenandoah Valley. Holiday Open House this Sunday, November 18th.
Come visit us. Bring an ornament. Get an ornament.
Bagels, hot chocolate,
Alcohol.
all kinds of fun
S'mores.
S'mores.
Hot cocoa.
Check out the Stonehouse online, the virtual tour, blackdogsalvage.com.